So I got a package in the mail for this hand seamer for standing seam metal roofs. So in the package I got the new rubber sections for the hand seamer itself. As you can see, it gets all pretty beat up. You get the little grommet, like the plugs for right here. You get all these little screws, the replacement ones, and then you get your brand new pieces right here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this guy off and I'm going to put the new one on. So in a minute, once I get them switched out, I'll show you how it looks once it's all said and done. But this is from I got this from John and Stortz and Sons. It's $70 and change, I believe, to get the replacement parts. But as you know, if you're in the business, this is about $350 for the piece. We've had this for a couple years, so instead of buying a whole new piece, a whole new seamer, it would be best to just replace them. So I'll show you in a minute once I'm done. Okay, so those are in. Nice. In place. I did replace the existing bolts in here, only because once I take them out, I would have just assumed if they're giving me 3 new ones, it's just best to replace that too in order for it to be nice and tight in there. So now I'm going to switch this out. Just a quick update. These were easy to get out. These 3, because they were in the center. These are pretty much cooked. And yes, I know I'm laughing at myself, but I am using one of these tools for painting, drywalling, and it's working quite fine. Okay, no wonder they send you new ones. These are pretty much destroyed once they come out of that section. All right, time to change it. All right, I got it out. Now, check how beat up this is. It's definitely was time for new ones. Now, I must say, I did notice that these screws or bolts, were loose once I took the grommets out. So that's interesting because my guys were complaining that it wasn't gripping properly, it wasn't seaming it correctly. They were struggling with it. So as a side note, definitely need to make sure that, I would say, a frequency of at the end of the week, these need to be tightened. Make sure that they're tight. Okay, all right, I'm gonna put on the new one and show you how it looks after. All right, the new one's in. I have it nice and centered. When you place this on, you'll see the hole in, before you put in the bolts, you'll see the hole. Make sure it's nice and lined up. You kind of have to flex it down in the middle, but it does go in nicely. All this is nice and tight. All right, and then now got the new ones. I'm gonna put those in the plug. It should be good. Be right back. All right, comes to the final ones. When you put it in, make sure that this one goes down and this part is out, so the exposed part. When you push it in, you'll feel it grip down, so make sure it's nice and in. So to recap, I changed the old ones. They look all beat up. You get the 3 smaller bolts that go on the top one, these ones, and then you get 5 of the longer ones. These are the old ones, but just to show you, you get 5 which go underneath here, and then you get the 5 grommet plugs that go in here, and that's it. It's ready to use again. All right, thanks for watching.